Oh, and apparently we're straight into it. Exciting. Okay, objective is to just find as many side quests as I can until I've got 100% affinity with Barrett. Where will I go? We'll go here and we'll just talk to everyone, I guess. Wow, there's going to be a lot of preservatives in those sandwiches, right? Hello. Alright, let's go talk.
Be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Hey.
I'm glad you made it back here safely. Do you need anything?
What are you doing here?
Hello.
Are you still talking to the ghost?
That's good.
Sola?
Oh, you are too. No,
I did.
No,
We, had a problem with one.
No, don't
I've
talk
been
to the
working on
ghosts. No.
Let's catch up later.
Yes.
Yes?
Pardon? Yes? What?
Hey there. You look like the planet-hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
So, are these all just like guns, etc. for hire, or traveling companions?
I get it. Make your way then. If you change your mind, you can find me here.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hey, if you're looking for a weapon specialist, I could really use the work to pay off some debts. The kind that need to be paid off quickly, or else I'm in big trouble. And if you don't mind, I'd kind of like to keep the details of that to myself. Unless you're agreeing to hire me, of course.
Curious.
Anyone can shoot at targets, but I take them out. You're not gonna find a better shot anywhere else. So, are we making a deal or what?
Possibly, because I could handle extra help on the ship with that stuff.
Damn. Guess I'll try someone else.
Yeah. Don't go
Hello.
far. So these are all guns for hire
Yes.
kind of thing. Ah,
Never all
okay.
day in the big city.
It's full of specialists. Oh, there's the
Let me
know if you need
Lambs
something.
dude. Okay. Interesting.
Hope life. Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Oh, is that a story? Remember when I said getting the ingredients was the difficult parts? Yeah, about that. I may have gotten ahead of myself. I can mix a mean drink, I could run this bar, but this is something totally new. I want to do it right. But you know what that takes? Credits. Lots of them. More than I have. Oh, that's part of the plan for sure. It just can't be the whole plan. And you have now outed yourself as someone who has clearly never attempted to jumpstart an interplanetary business venture. I need more than just a great product, which clearly I have. But I want to go big. Large-scale production, marketing, distribution. Here's the situation. Opportunity is staring me in the face right now, and I don't want to blink. This can be huge, galaxy-wide. I know it. So, I am willing to concede that I need some external help here. Investors. Know anyone who's rich and likes taking chances?
Yeah, sure. But you really don't want to get mixed up with that kind of crowd. Besides, everybody funds with small investments from many regular people these days, right?
Seriously? That would take forever.
Ugh, fine. I am once again leaning on you, my very, very good friend, and looking for some help. You can't possibly turn me down, right? Well, a person of your obvious charm and grace must have some connections to wealthy individuals in the settled systems. I'm hoping you can convince a few of them to invest in my little business venture here with the knowledge that they will definitely, absolutely get their credits back. And then some. That's the pitch anyway. You really are the best, you know that? So, you know Walter Stroud, yeah? You both run that Constellation organization?
Yes.
I think you should chat him up, pitch him the idea, see if he'll bite. If he does, we are that much closer. And if he doesn't, then we figure out a plan B. Go team! I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went. You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad. See you around.
I just paid the bounties. Now, by pirate, do they mean Crimson Fleet? I think they do, don't they? Yes, Crimson Fleet. I can't be killing them. Yep.
Excuse me.
Hey,
There's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask. Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now. Thanks for coming in.
If you're in the market for artwork, I'm sure I can find something to suit your needs. Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems. It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular client later. However, I don't yet have the art in my possession. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back to me? I'll reward you for it, of course. I'm not very familiar with the streets of New Atlantis. I'm not from here, you see. I'd rather just avoid any trouble and have someone more capable do the exchange for me. You simply need to go pick up some artwork. The exchange has already been arranged, and you won't have to show any credits. It's just a matter of picking something up and bringing it back to me. There's really no need to worry. It's all very simple. Back to it then.
Yes. Why aren't you red?
You see any heat leeches, you've got our permission to take care of them. Things are dangerous, apparently.
Sure hope your day's going as well as mine is.
I keep telling them I am a manager. I should be managing.
Well, manager, do you think you can manage to make a premium cappuccino, a double dairy, and no whip?
I don't appreciate your tone. And no, I will not make whatever it is you just said. Because this place is a disorganized mess. What you asked me to do is literally impossible.
Oh, I understand impossible. Fine. You want to organize? There's a mop in the back. See if you can't organize a little floor cleaning operation.
Outrageous.
Lol.
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you?
If you'd like a cup of coffee, please speak to one of our cashiers.
Do I look like a barista to you? Not now. Can't you see how busy I am?
Giggles.
Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terra Brew offers is my favorite.
Walk away.
I was just
yes. Oh.
Well, never mind.
No, what?
Hey, now the party can get started. Finally.
What, at a cafe?
Go ahead and ask your questions, and I'll tell you what I can, my friend. Take care of yourself,
Nothing
Dusty.
new. Dusty?
It's nothing like an afternoon off. Fine, I guess. Do we know each other? Oh, alright. I thought you were trying to flirt with me. My day's going fine. It's hard to complain about anything when you have a terror brew in your hand. Catch you later, yeah? Catch you later, yeah?
Hello?
Here one moment, gone the next. I tell you, you must cherish everything and everyone while they're here. You never know when you may lose them. Thank you. I appreciate that. You see, I lost something invaluable. Lost it in a bet, if you must know. It was one of my most prized items in my collection. It was a gem. Priceless, no doubt. And its beauty was blinding. Life seems a little less bright without it. That scoundrel George St. George has it in his possession now. And knowing that fills me with such envy and anger. Well, yes. A part of me died when I lost it. That is something I simply cannot do. I must have it back in my possession at once. St. George, like myself, is a collector of trinkets and relics from Earth. I have in my possession a plate that I'm sure he won't be able to live without. Please, would you be my hero and go exchange the plate for the jewel? I'm sure it will work.
Hang on a minute. Yeah, why can't you do that yourself? And by exchange, you mean like Indiana Jones fashion? Or because I don't think that's going to work.
Oh, God, no. I could never face him myself. I'd be sick just at the sight of him. St. George would never give the gem back if I went myself. He would gain a smug satisfaction from declining the offer. Fantastic. Here's the plate. Come back to me when you have the gem.
Leaves with plate.
Please don't drop it. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Guillaume, by the way. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I can assure you with near certainty he won't decline. As much as I hate to say it, St. George and I are cut from the same cloth. We both adore relics from Earth, no matter how large or monetarily valuable they are. They are a piece of human history, and that means a lot to us both. It pains me to part with the plate, but I happen to have a few others in my collection. If it means sacrificing one to get the gem back, I will. It does. It was the first item I ever collected. The start of it all. I received that gem when I was a young man. To know that I foolishly wagered it, threw it away. Well, I won't make that mistake again. Not by profession. I work out of the Valberg building. Gambling is a vice I've indulged since I was a young man, and I've amassed a great collection of trinkets and valuables from it. Alas, recently my luck has soured and my collection is dwindling by the day. But I can't stop, right? I can't just quit, because what if my luck returns? A lesson I still have yet to learn, unfortunately. Thank you. I will try to take your advice to heart. I collect all sorts. Gems, novelties, old Earth trinkets. Anything and everything that has some sort of value, monetary or otherwise. One of my favorite possessions is a fork that was used on Earth. How amazing is that? You'd be amazed what people will wager in a bet. I've won and lost some truly breathtaking things. My collection, as it stands, is quite valuable and substantial. It used to be more so, but
My bad string of luck lately has affected it. Until next time.
I feel like I just have good taste. Definitely. It's not like I haven't tried other brands. They're just not for me.
No, really, that's how you pronounce it.
Can you walk from here to the rest of the place, or you have to catch the tube?
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Yes.
I think I'm going to buy that new apartment. It's
New Atlantis makes me think that humanity's future is brighter than not.
Really? Oh, it's a dead end. this is the future for humanity that I imagine. This is more like it.
That's the law, and it's been in existence from the beginning.
Actually, it's the present. I take it back. It's the present.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Hello.
You look like you need something, yeah? If you're looking for a tracker, you've come to the right place. Go and leave no quarter.
Yeah?
What's this? Hello.
I used to drink. Then
we run a number of social programs, from financial
Now
aid
I
to
don't.
food banks.
You might say save.
We started as an intellectual movement built around atheism. As our numbers increased, we began focusing on humanitarian efforts and showing what humanity can achieve when we work together.
I'm running late for the meeting.
We don't exactly pass around an offering plate, if that's what you're asking. But we do run mostly on donations. And
I'm
as you
offering a
might have
plate.
guessed from the surroundings, we try and stretch those donations as far as we can. Perfect. It just so happens there's a task I need help with right now. Indeed. Sometimes it just works out that way. People with mutual interests seek each other out, and by working together, we achieve something greater than ourselves. As for the job, I need you to pick up a man named Tahir over at the medbay. He's recovering from some injuries and needs assistance getting back to his apartment. I'd like you to pick him up, grab a bite to eat, and take him home. I'm afraid not. Even after you're healed, it takes time to recover from something like this. Most people have family and friends to lean on, but Tahir has no one. On top of that, he's a young and prideful man, so he won't accept help from UC security. That's a touchy subject. Tahir's had several run-ins with UC security, including tagging, theft, and brawls. He also blames the UC for the conditions in the well, not to mention his own personal difficulties. And since he won't accept help from the authorities, the house is stepping in to provide some aid. In one of the poorer districts, near where the children play soccer. Take him that far and he should be fine. Tahir is prideful, and I don't want him to feel like you held his hand. You just nudged him in the right direction. Great, you'll find him over at the medbay. He's probably hungry, so after you pick him up, escort him over to Kay's. She should have a meal ready for him to take home. And thanks.
Hey Renfield, how you doing? Welcome. Alright, what else is here?
It's such a generic beat, but I don't care.
It's a quaint shop, isn't it? I like it here.
No loitering, okay? I don't have the patience for it. Can't say I'll have what you need. Take care.
I've got limited resources.
try not to turn anyone away just because they're lifetime credits. We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do. Funny story about that. You know, when people first arrived on Jemison, they dismantled the colony ship and used the parts to establish a place to live. Over time, they built out, and up, and up. And after long enough, they started to forget about the people and the things till down here. The walls and the ceiling have changed, but this place still uses equipment from that old ship. And it's here because not everyone in New Atlantis can afford Reliant Medical.
Alright, fella. Coming or not?
I don't need your help. I'll walk home on my own.
At your apartment, so things are looking up.
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself. Understand?
Always
No
nice
shortage
to
of
see
hungry
a fresh
mouths.
face around here. You stop in whenever you'd like. Do you know why this place has stood for so long? I make sure members to come. That doesn't sound
Happy to make a deal. You need stuff, I need credits. I got contacts all over. Stock may not be so reliable, but I got ways of getting things. Look around. You tell me. You see it's a big organization. A lot of planets, a lot of people, whole lot to keep track of. Sometimes they don't do such a good job of that. Sometimes stuff falls through the cracks, winds up collecting dust in some warehouse. But that's all right, because I, and by extension you, get to benefit. I make great deals on stuff in bulk, you get some low prices. Everyone wins. A lot of people will tell you it's the worst, one step above being homeless. They'll whine about how folks topside have it so much better. Me? I like it. More real down here. Topside, everyone's trying to show how civilized and rich they are. Oh, it's exhausting. But hey, to each their own. Watch your back out there.
Full spacesuit.
Are you kidding? Take a look around. You're in the most boring place in the galaxy. Only good thing down here is Kay's house. Best cooking in the settled systems. And let me tell you, I know my food. But I can't even go there anymore because Kay banned me for bad behavior. Me! Can you believe that? What a load of crap! Why do you want to know? You with security? Oh yeah? Maybe I'll hide my boot in your ass if you don't quit asking questions. That is, unless you're with security. In which case, I wasn't threatening you, that was just a joke, and no crime's been committed. I'm actually a very nice person. Hey, beat it!
What am I saying? That pilot exam's coming up. I've been studying so hard. I haven't seen the sunset in days. My last night was your last week. I'm working on it. Taking the UC Vanguard exams. Saving up for my own ship. You know how it works. It's just taking a little longer than I expected. Damn, hotshot. What are you doing down here, then? This is the last place I'd be. You want food? Go to Kay's. You want an attitude? Try Jake's. You want to feel empty inside? Get your bags and move in. Seriously, though, this place is half doom and all gloom, which is precisely why I'm leaving. Yeah, the only saving grace is you stay here long enough, you forget about the smell. Later.
You buying? You better be buying. I don't do small talk. Down here? Like that's somehow different from other bars? Worse, maybe? That's what you're implying? Yeah? Well, don't. First of all, I didn't ask what you thought of it. Second, don't blow smoke up my ass. We both know it ain't nice. Uh-huh.
Yes, what?
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a Freestar Ranger.
Been up there, huh?
He says it's not as bad as everyone says. Weird, huh?
You're out there a lot, right? In space?
Can I help you with something, my friend? Your poise, your stature, your confidence. You strike me as a fellow collector. A plate? Oh my. As in a plate from Earth? Absolutely. Without question. Here, take the gem. That Guillaume, if he wanted his gem back so badly, he could have simply asked. The gem is worthless, less than a paperweight. But actually, Earth paperweights are quite valuable. Bah, I'm sure Guillaume makes it seem that way. In reality, it couldn't be further from the truth. Guillaume and I have known each other for years, since we were both young men. He is the closest thing I have to a brother. And, much like brothers, we quarrel. But that doesn't mean we don't like each other. I will say, however, Guillaume can be a tad overdramatic, as well as a sore loser. Don't tell him I said that.
Well, that was a stroke of luck. Finding him here. Lol.
Hello.
It's only you. You didn't hear anything,
Enjoying
right?
the day. This corporate rivalry stuff is just
Were you seen?
nonsense. It's not right.
Don't
Boo!
steal the truth.
Did I scare you?
That's just how things are.
About work or any trade secret stuff. It's none of their business what I do in my personal life. They'll have our table ready soon.
We have to come early. You know they'll be late.
It's a matter of courtesy.
We always wind up waiting forever, though.
There are worse things than eating appetizers at the restaurant.
Welcome to Whetstone. If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems, look no further. You must be joking. I have an exclusive contract with the Trade Authority. It's all shipped in from off-world. And no, I'm not divulging the planet of origin. I'm sure we'll see you again.
Welcome. Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to make appointments myself.
You look great. But if you'd like to look better, you're in the right place. Hi, welcome to Enhance. Thanks so much for stopping in today. I'm sure my staff and I can accommodate your every need. If you're here to try something new or on a whim, or to replicate a look you've seen and loved elsewhere, or just want to love your reflection in the mirror a little bit more, we've got you covered. All our services and records are private and confidential, so no need to worry. Oh my God. You certainly put things bluntly, don't you? You just took me a little bit off guard. It's like you read my mind or something. You see, I've run into a bit of an issue, a teensy little issue. I may have lost a data slate containing the confidential information of numerous patients. Little things, you know, like payment, information, procedures done, age, birthdays, mailing addresses. Oh no, who am I kidding? This is so bad. If that information gets out, my business and reputation could be destroyed. No patient will trust me again. It's not. People's private information is at stake, ready to be taken by any bad actor that finds that damn slate. And worse, my reputation and business is on the line. Please, I'm begging you. You have to find that slate. Yes. Thank you. And let's see, I frequent the Terror Brew nearby, as well as Whetstone. I also stopped by the Valberg building recently. Thank you for doing this. You're a lifesaver. Please, come back as soon as you have the slate. Oh, and don't read anything on it. It's confidential stuff, remember? Enhance will be here anytime you'd like a different look.
Slater dude. Now, where did you say you'd been? Where's that restaurant? Looking. Ah.
People joke, say those maroon zealots worship a snake.
How can I help you enhance yours? You found it? Oh my God, thank you so much. I don't know what to say. You have helped a humble businessman. You saved me and my business. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much. I hope this hasn't tainted your perception of my wonderful facility. If you need any work done, I'll always be here. If you'd ever like to make a change, we're up to the task.
Well, you're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you. All of our products come highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer. I've never left the planet, so no, I do not. Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything, and if something goes wrong, I can't stomach the thought. I prefer solid ground under my feet at all times. And preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in space either. Please do. I hope we have something that suits you. Get it?
Giggle.
See you around.
Galbank really wants the UC to know who's holding the purse strings, you know?
Yeah, spite fuels me. Spite and beer. Not great. They said I lacked pep. I looked up the word. It sounds like an illness. I pray it's fatal. Not if you're boring. Or a robot. Same thing, I guess. Well, now I need to find work somewhere
Already.
else. My landlord keeps asking for this thing called rent. I told him I could pay him with a potion that would turn him into a nude, but he refused. Don't know why. Seems like it'd be an improvement. But what do I know? Certainly not enough to be a banker. Same.
I do hope you're taking advantage of our remote transaction benefits. As always, all Galbank transactions...
Listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you? Really? Huh. You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative. You're a law and order type? Well, this is perfect. This job is literally serving justice. Galbank is the aggrieved party, and if you help me, you help all of us. Good. Great. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. And what I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge. Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam, and Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen. If he dies, then his assets go to probate, and we can get paid. So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, it's A-okay for Galbank's bottom line if you choose him. But I cannot stress this enough. This is not the ideal outcome. We wanted him liquidated, we'd have put a tracker on him. I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current.
Good grief. Just once I'd like to deliver a cake to somebody instead of harassing people for money.
Oh, come on, dude.
I hate to end on this note, but, not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs for me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
So with Barrett, don't help Big Corp. Seems.
Hello. Hey, it's you again.
I'm great, actually. These are my parents. I told everyone they just got on a different shuttle, but nobody would listen. We're just exploring New Atlantis. We have a new apartment. This place is amazing. Anyway, it was nice to see you again. Maybe I'll see you around. And don't forget my birthday. It's June 11th.
Okay. Hello.
I can't believe the UC just wrote us off like that.
I'm so behind on my work. When's the report due, anyway?
With the consignment shop closed.
Please let me know if I may assist you. You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems, I guarantee you. I will tell you a secret. I'm not sure anyone really does. Some act like they have it all figured out, and I admit I am guilty of that myself from time to time. There are, I suppose, a few actively trying to steer the herd, but most are just content to run at the front of the pack and act like they know where it's going. At the end of the day, you must feel comfortable in what you wear. If it speaks to you, what anyone else thinks doesn't matter. I'll see you again, I'm sure.
I can't imagine that's going to happen, really. Don't really care much for fashion. Turn to the left, turn to the right.
Designers are fantastic.
Sounds like a first day tomorrow?
Yeah, I officially passed my certificate.
Need something but don't have a lot of time? That's why I'm here. Life in New Atlantis moves pretty fast. I do my best to keep up. Nice and steady, just the way I like it. I've got a good location, plenty of foot traffic, and a ton of people who are in a hurry and need to make a quick stop for the essentials. Things keep going this way, I'm going to start opening franchises all over the settled systems. You kidding me? Nowhere else like it in the settled systems. First time I came here as a kid, I knew I was going to come back and make my mark on this city. Nowhere I'd rather be. And now that I've got this place up and running, it's all coming together. Be seeing you.
Well, we'll go find Walter. I need to return that gem too, don't I?
Home sweet home. Or bittersweet home, I suppose.
Hi there. How's it going?
Oh, interesting. Now, this is a surprise. Tell me, what brought you back? Well, I hope for our sakes that time is a long way off. You belong here, you know. Now, I know the unity was our goal all along in this endeavor, but... well, it's still there, isn't it? No need to rush. Welcome back. Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid. Oh, no. You have any idea how much of my time gets wasted by people who start conversations with that line? All right, let's get it over with. What amazing situation have you discovered that I can't possibly afford to pass up? And you've tried this drink? You think it'll sell? All right. Simple and definitive. I like that. If it were anyone else, I might be inclined to nod politely, express some vague enthusiasm, and suggest setting up a meeting that never happens. But I think you and I have been through enough that I'll trust you and take a chance on this. All right, here's what you're going to do. Go pay a visit to my lovely wife in Neon and tell her I said I've been thinking about rereading Jules Verne. You do that, and we'll get the necessary paperwork underway.
What? Is this person off-world? Oh.
Neon. All Heard some wild tales of this place. Not sure how much of those tales are true, though.
Oh, they're all true.
I did enjoy watching your escapades around Neon with Walter. I'm sure it's all he'll talk about next time. Oh, I'm afraid I'm always in the middle of preparing for the next board meeting. If you'll excuse me.
Well, I should hope so. He and I are very famous.
Oh, has he now? My dear young man, what have you talked him into? And what better way than to leverage a starship builder? How very clever. Back before Walter and I married, he confessed that he had stashed away a credit stick in a copy of Around the World in 80 Days. Somewhere between a rainy day fund and a slush fund, he said he'd always had a bit of extra money set aside in case opportunities arose. I can't really fault him. They're his credits. He can do as he likes. But over the years, it's become something of a joke between us. When he wants to take a chance on something, it's his way of asking without asking if it's all right with me. I suppose it is. Sweeter when it pans out, but he does have a nose for these things. I'll draw up the appropriate paperwork for the funds. Thank you for bringing me his message.
Why couldn't they have just, like, picked up the phone? I flew how far to deliver that message?
Oh, I love breathing in the air here. You'd imagine it would smell like any other city, but it smells tranquil.
Like, oh, I was going to say corruption.
That makes sense. The air carries a dash of herbal tea.
Like a tranquilizer.
Yes?
I feel stuck.
If I was rich, this whole business venture thing would be so much easier.
Whoa. This is really happening. Okay, I just lost the ability to think for a moment there. Hang on, give me a second. Whew, all right. That's really fantastic news. But we can't celebrate just yet. We're going to need at least one more solid investor. Oh, I'm sure he could fund most of the business in New Atlantis, if he doesn't already. That's not the point. If I put this all in the hands of a single investor, whoever that is suddenly has a lot of influence. If I have at least 2 investors to start, then one person isn't pulling all the strings, if any strings have to get pulled. Have I mentioned I'm not great with metaphors? So, having Walter backing us is fantastic, but I'd feel much better if there was a third party involved. If you know anyone, now's the time to call in a favor.
What you need is a change of scenery.
Very clever. You are kidding, right? You do? I mean, are you really serious about this? Look, I would gladly take your credits if it means you and I can be partners on this, but I'm not trying to guilt you into it. So before you commit, I'm going to give you one last chance to back out. Okay? Wow. Wow! This is so amazing! It's you and me. Well, and Walter. But I'm sure it'll all work out. I'm afraid there's not much in the moment I can do to really thank you for this, but I promise you it will pay off. I've got some people to talk to, and a trip to Galbank in my future. Thank you again so much. Catch you later.
Okay. Hello.
Howdy.
Barrett's just got here. Alright. Alright, we better... Oh yeah, we'll do this. Oh, well, let's do this. Now, where are we going? Oh, we're nearby, are we? I think. Oh, excellent.
Yes. What? Treasure everything when you have it. Ah, wonderful. I knew George would make the exchange. He could never resist foodware from Earth. You've done me a great service today, friend. I'll be sure to never take this gem for granted ever again. Thank you for bringing it back to me. Until next time.
Hello, and welcome to TerraBrew. How may I serve?
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know where the soccer nets are? My apartment's in the same area. I got a bad case of the brain fog, and I can't seem to remember which way to go. Really? Is this some sort of scam? I'll have you know, I got no creds. Andy, see. Well, if I'm gonna owe anyone, I'd rather it be the house than the UC. All right, you win. Seeing as I got no one else, might as well roll the dice with a stranger. So, go on, lead the way.
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself. Understand?
It's nice to see a fresh
some
face
trouble in
around here. You stop in whenever you'd like. Sure I can. Just tell me who it's for, and we can get it sorted. I've got it right here. Is this for you to hear?
Well, I don't have any credits, so...
Then you're good. I already talked to Andy, and this one's on the house.
Thanks, Kay.
You're welcome, kid. It's just good to see you alive and well. You know, there was a time when you'd be in here every night.
Things change, Kay.
I know. Believe me, I know. And I get it's hard to come out here, but just... don't be a stranger, okay?
I'm sorry. I'll try not to.
Good. I'm glad we got that sorted. Here's the soup. Be careful, it's a little hot.
That music, where's that music gone? While she was talking, I heard the music from Fallout 76. When you're doing the bot stop or at White Spring Mall.
Take care of Tahir for me, okay? That man's been
Bring it
through
back.
so much.
Bring the music back.
I think I got them.
I wish I lived on a spaceship.
Ah, here we are. Home sweet home. At the end of the day, home is home, even if it's a bad one. But thanks for the help. I probably would have found it on my own, but it would have been a chore. Oh, right, the soup from Kay's. Man, it's been a long time since I had a warm meal. You might say that. Before I got hurt, I used to stop by Kay's every night for a soup and a sandwich. It didn't matter how bad my day was, or how empty my pockets were. As long as I had my food and my beer, I'd be good. All that weight would just wash away. And to be honest, I haven't felt that feeling in ages. Until now. So, you doing this for me, it means a lot. Thanks. Thanks. I didn't know what to make of you at first. Not often you can trust a stranger down here. Glad I did.
I hope Barrett likes this stuff. Where are you? Oh, you didn't even hear it. Alright, what's next? Oh, let's go do this. Where's this Jew? Oh, there. Alright, okay. We'll get that out of the way.
Wonder isn't limited to planets with native life forms. I hope we have time to take some scans.
I've done all the scans. Every planet, every moon, every resource, every life form. All the scans. Hello.
You went to a lot of effort to find me. Goddamn Gallbank. Will they ever give up? I'm gonna give you one chance. Leave. Let some other errand boy do Gallbank's dirty business. Otherwise, it's not gonna end well for you, my friend. Why the hell would I do that? Easy, easy. Let's see if there's another way out of this. Yeah, you know how it is. All right, all right. Took me ages to collect this. But I just want a decent night's sleep. And here, debt repaid. Now get the hell out of here.
Yeah, Barrett's probably gonna hate that.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Good luck out there. I mean it. My favorite credit analyst is back. You got Mr. Maliki to pay up, alive no less. Now this is what I was hoping for. My superiors are thrilled, ecstatic. Absolutely. Listen, I'm really feeling this working together, aren't you? So if you want another delinquent, let me know. We'll keep this going. But here is your well-deserved finder's fee. I threw in a little extra for handling it well.
After you, Captain.
Looks like scientific research. Well funded, too. I wonder what's going on up there.
This isn't going to be a problem. I know what we need. Yeah, more heat. Exactly. I've done this 1,000 times. I've done this 1,000 times. Ah, come on! It'll heal. Find anything worth selling or using? If you see an angry scientist, say, "How's your research going?" Works every time. Trust me. I have something for you. Lost in my thoughts, but glad to be back. Yeah, I do. How did you know?
Hey, what can I do for you? Private sector.
Aquila City. It looks like a quaint town, but it's got problems as big as any other city.
Ah! You startled me. Mind giving me some space?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm sorry, you must have the wrong person. I have to go. Got to get away!
Where did everybody go?
Thought I smelled that good old familiar Chung's air.
Oh.
We need... Ecologies are living things. They move, they change. The way we handle Ashta works for now. So we have to be prepared.
The mayor's all right.
So,
Always
about
painting
this
too rosy a
mythical
picture, though.
vacation.
Howdy.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll go. We'll go. Just need to find a time.
I was thinking... Neon?
Neon? They're barely a part of the Freestar Collective.
Aquila. Popping
So
back
we're
a
getting
beer,
political
you
now?
never know who you'll meet.
Oh, come on, it's a
Hopetown's not
bougie
that
dive.
You
different
should
from
try
Aquila.
Philburn's beer.
The
It's
Stone
brewed in the
Root
city,
Inn is
and
an
it ain't
Aquila
bad.
City fixture. It certainly is. My family's owned and operated this place going back generations. Why, the Stone Root's been around so long, it's even older than Midtown, and that's saying something. Aquila City folk value legacy and tradition deeply, and by running this, I get to be part of that. Always nice to see a new face. Take care.
Eloise keeps this place running, and I guess I keep her running. Or at least I keep her sane.
My research could open up more of Aquila to settlement. In time.
Don't care if it's the UC driving the process. Heat leechers are a damn menace.
Once we head through those gates, the Ashta will start hunting us down pretty fast, so beware. Selling the ship? Getting a new one? Well, this is the place to do it, I guess.
That's not right. That's not right, is it? That's not right. The landing is a little heavy.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Rumor mill says
Welcome back.
got shot when the Rangers tried to arrest him.
People like to grouse, but truth is, Hopetown's the brightest spot on this planet. Deep down, all of us are beyond grateful to Mr. Hope. But the workers work hard and play hard too, so it's best not to drop your guard. You're always welcome here. Most people come from hard work on the farms, and Hope Tech is light years better than that. But it could be better. Anytime people start getting upset, Hope Tech changes things. But it seems to me they're just doing the bare minimum to keep the workers happy. Remember, if you're ever in port, come visit the pit stop.
As vital as...
Seems like Hopetown sprang up out of nowhere. But it is really hopping, isn't it? Nice. Scan data can be fairly valuable.
Sorry, no solicitations, please. Not interested. No! No! This can't be happening!
You here for commerce? Or another bored tourist? Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, it's here. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass. I didn't start this way. Got myself robbed a few times. Swindled a couple. So now I look out for number one. And it's not like there's anywhere else on this rock to buy weapons. You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware isn't. Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone. There ain't any handouts here. You need to protect what's yours. But if you do, you can be your own person. I'll take that over being a corporate drone any day of the week.
It like
You won't find any better in town.
Yes? What? Always do this. You're cheating.
Pirates always
you
win.
need something?
Everyone knows that.
Have you reconsidered my offer? A simple delivery to Aquila City. Does it matter? Truly? I know little about you, you know little about me. This is the way I like it. Speak your mind. I will not divulge who I am working with, but we can still do business if you like. If you change your mind,
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
Our future as a species in space thrives on hardy frontier folk like these.
Welcome to the farm, kiddo. My family's been tending this land for generations. Yes, I did. I was born in this house, and I plan on dying in it. The farm hasn't changed a bit since I was a kid. That's the Freestar Collective for you. Michaela's my little girl, my pride and joy. I raised her right here in Montera Luna, where she was born. Makes me mighty happy to watch her work in the fields. She has her mama's knack for planting, rest her soul. She passed on years ago. If my damn ticker has anything to say about it, I'll be joining her in the next life soon enough. You'd be damn right. With my ailments, well, a lot of the work has fallen to her. It's a big responsibility, and I know she worries about me too. But my little girl, she's a trooper. I've never been more proud of her. When things get tough, she doesn't give up. She's a wagoner through and through. Get on then.
Not the kind of work I'd dream of doing, but I can see the
Safe.
appeal.
Make your way.
Gotta hand it to these folks. They've decided that soul is worth fighting for.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always lie. Kiosk right here for you.
Feel free to look around, but finally, a museum. Now we're in the good stuff.
New Homestead is a living history exhibit, but these are real people, so please be kind to them.
Leave me alone, please. Not a good time. Let me think. Nah. I'm killing you instead.
Did someone order extra Barrett?
Don't stay outside for too long here on Titan. You will freeze solid without the proper protection.
Hello. Don't mind me. I love talking with off-worlders like you. Ah, someone new. Are you a tourist, or have you just moved to New Homestead? Well, there's lots to learn. You can always feel free to try one of the historical tours, or ask the locals about life here. I'm fascinated by the other worlds in the settled systems. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Oh, wonderful. What's New Atlantis like? Oh, that's disappointing. It seems so exciting from all I've heard. It must be a matter of personal taste, then. I wonder if I'd like it. Maybe someday I'll get up the nerve to visit myself. Do you mind if I ask you another question? Thanks. I promise not to take too much of your time. Is the Freestar Collective as lawless as I've heard? I figured the stories weren't all true. How else would you expect people to live together if you can't trust in laws to keep everyone safe? Even in a small community like ours, we have to maintain law and order. Though, I understand it gets difficult to always protect that out in the vastness of space. I imagine it's the same in the Freestar Collective. Is it okay if I change the subject? Oh, thank you. Are there really planets full of plants, fresh air, and water? I've read about them. It seems incredible, doesn't it? I've only ever known Titan, and it's always so cold and drab. I've always dreamed of visiting one to breathe the air, feel the warmth of its sun, but my husband is reluctant to leave our home. Can I ask you something else? Oh, thank you. Is space travel as exciting as it seems? Well, you've convinced me that I simply must go sometime. Most of us here have never left the surface of New Homestead. It's a point of pride among many people, but I've always been curious. Those are all the questions I have at the moment. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day for me. It'd be nice to get away for a while, but it's difficult. People rely on the farm.
My daddy says farming is really important, but I kind of want to do other things. Hello? I'm not really supposed to talk with tourists, but I kind of want to anyway. And I don't think my papa is paying attention. You're not going to tell him, are you? Oh, I guess that's okay. I wouldn't want to make you lie. My mama always tells me it's not good to lie. Now what should we talk about? My mama says it's because he thinks we'd up and leave if we found out about the rest of the worlds out there. But I keep telling him, I love it here, and I love him, and I would never leave him. He doesn't believe it. He says the kids almost always want to leave when they grow up. But not me. Nope. I just want to visit somewhere else. Maybe. I think it's pretty fun. And I get to be around my mama and my papa all day, so that's cool. They say we all have to work a little, because it takes all of us to make the community work. Just like on Earth a really, really, really long time ago. Someday, I think it'd be cool to see other places and do other things, but this is fine for now. Not really. There's some, though. Most are around my age. We all go to school in the same room. I don't know. I've never been to any other schools. We mostly learn about the history of the Sol system and Earth and stuff like that until we get old enough to go on our learning vacation. That's when we get to leave to go to school somewhere else for a few years, or travel and visit other worlds, try out jobs and stuff. Oh, I can't wait. Thanks for taking the time to talk with me.
You all can travel the stars, but someone's got to respect and preserve the old Sol traditions. I overheard you speaking to my wife, Mara, filling her head with ideas about picking up and leaving home. You got anything to say for yourself? That's what I thought. Now, I'd appreciate if you keep your nonsense to yourself. I don't expect you to understand why it's important our people stay here and keep our traditional way of life. People rely on technology too much. We need to remember how to perform the basics to survive in case we ever find ourselves without said technology. We need to remember where we came from. Earth, this system, lest we forget and repeat the same mistakes as before. We're one of the last colonies charged with that preservation. That's why it's important. We're going to have to agree to disagree then. I only ask that you respect our wishes.
That's way more Oz where you come from than it is here.
Lots of history here, if you're into that sort of thing.
I think it's time to put on the monster costume again. What do you say?
Hello there. The museum here is free to everyone. Hello there. Are you here to peruse our little museum exhibit? Wonderful. These are all rare artifacts from before the collapse of Earth. There isn't much of this stuff left outside of private collections, but here we're happy to share a glimpse of them with the public. If you have any questions about the exhibit or New Homestead, I'm happy to answer as best as I can. Of course, certainly. We have several items in our collection that we rotate in and out over time, but they all originate from the same place, Earth. We have everything from toys to antique technology to sports memorabilia. We even used to have an old Earth vehicle, but we had to sell it when we ran out of space for it. Most of our collection was donated by fellow Earth enthusiasts and historians who felt it belonged close to the homeland here in the Sol system. Thanks for visiting.
It's one thing to learn about early colony life. It's another to experience it.
Hi there. Welcome to my little shop. Well, hello there, and welcome to my little shop. Are you visiting New Homestead for the first time? Oh, we must not have spoken before. In that case, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for coming back. I'm Jay. I'm happy to help you find what you're looking to buy or take a look at whatever you want to sell. Trades of all kinds are welcome here. Or if you have any questions for me about the shop, the merchandise, or even just New Homestead in general, I'm happy to help you. Glad you asked. I'm looking for all sorts of things. Anything, really. Clothing, weapons, jewelry, even stuff they consider junk. You name it. We don't get a lot of off-world stock, so I offer to buy things from travelers. Anything they're willing to part with. Between you and me, people around here talk a lot about tradition and whatnot, but even they get curious about what other worlds have to offer. I love them. Most of us in New Homestead appreciate what tourism does for our economic livelihood, so we go out of our way to make guests feel welcome. Some are indifferent about it, while a few others, I won't name names, are downright resentful of all the tourists and would prefer to be left alone. But that being said, I believe our generally friendly demeanor is a large part of what drives people to keep coming back. We used to, but not anymore. Believe it or not, the new Homestead Tourism Board decided a while back to do away with souvenirs. We don't really have the resources or facilities to make them here ourselves, and it was decided that anything less than that would seem exploitive of our people and inauthentic. Only thing we have are these souvenir slates about the history of New Homestead. Tell you what, I've got an extra one here that another guest left behind a while back. You can have it. Come back anytime.
Damn power's on the fritz again. Joyce always seems to need help clearing ice off the equipment.
Sure would be nice to get off-world sometime.
This is a pretty common method of mining on snowball planets even today.
Why not order some food?
It may be low-tech, but it's effective.
About us.
Boring assignment, but let's keep it that way.
Off-worlders always ask how I can live here.
We take vandalism seriously here. You don't mess with history. Welcome to New Homestead.
Word of advice, steer clear of the doctor here. She really seems to have a problem with tourists for some reason. Whoa, did you see that weird monster? Nearly scared me up to death.
Oh, you don't really want to talk to me. I'm just a nobody from the crates. Besides, I'm not really good at talking to tourists about New Homestead. If you're really interested in our history, talk to Maurice. He's a lot better at that than I am. I feel like it sometimes. I don't have many friends, and I'm struggling to stay in my undergrad program. It feels like I'm never going to get out of here and make a name for myself. Anyway, if we're going to talk, maybe we should talk about something else. The crates are what we call the living quarters for the poor people, like me. They're made from old shipping containers. We have to make do with the space we have here. They're comfortable enough, I guess. And no one on Titan is well off to begin with, but you can tell that people look down on us, especially some of the tourists. Okay, well, no, not the studies specifically. Like, I get good grades when I'm able to apply myself. But I'm poor. I just don't have the kind of money to be a full-time student and support myself. Even living in the cheap-ass crates. I keep having to take odd jobs just to put food on my plate. And when I do, my grades suffer. I just feel like I'll be stuck in a rut forever. What? Really? I don't know what to say. This is beyond kind of you. I mean, I don't even know you, but wow, thank you.
That was a kind thing to do. If only birthright wasn't the barrier to knowledge. Maybe someday.
Yes.
Okay, friend. Till next time.
All right. Who else?
Heads up if you're planning on going to Chunks. Luther's been bothering anyone with a ship for help.
I'm learning so much here. Everyone should visit at least once in their life.
I can't imagine living here. These people sure are hardy.
Hey! So, I hate to say it, but I'm out of special sauce again. Oh, it's all good. Chunks pays me pretty well. And between you and me, Anya's doing all right herself. Plus, we got this plan, you know? We want to see if we can introduce some of Anya's famous cooking to the Chunks lineup and pitch it to corporate. Imagine Anya's delicious food in every Chunks restaurant across the settled systems. And people are bound to come visit her place to see where it all started. It's a win all around.
Oh, I suppose I'll get the special sauce.
Ooh, you have no idea how glad I am to see you.
Yeah.
I've had to ration the sauce, and you can just tell people are not happy about it. Now, I placed an order with another Chunks. Can you bring it back here?
Sure.
All right. Ooh, this is a huge help. Thanks again.
You've chosen Chunks. What a great choice. What chunks can I get you?
They start off as chunks, they end up as chunks. Yeah.
The fragility and tenacity of life on any planet is truly astounding. I mean, at any moment, a calamity could happen. But consider the countless near-extinction events already escaped. Marvelous, isn't it?
Hey, I noticed you arriving at port shortly after I did. Something's been bothering me, and I've been dying to ask another guest. They told us there was a very active meteor shower, which is why we had to divert our flight path coming in for our landing. But I haven't seen a single shooting star since I've been here. That's weird, right? Oh, that's fair. I'll just have to ask around. The view coming in is so beautiful. You should really take the shuttle here sometime. Unless, of course, they've done away with that flight path for some reason. I shall hope not. Anyway, enjoy your stay. Sorry for bothering you.
It's lovely here.
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable.
As a culinary explorer, the idea of gourmet chunks is intriguing. I hope they have wine pairings.
You will not find a finer chunks in all the settled systems. Oh, I was wondering when you'd be by to pick it up. Here you go. It's amazing how popular this stuff is on Titan. You'd think they just drank it over there.
It just looks, the only thing that looks kind of like edible at all is the chocolate, which already looks like a piece of chocolate.
Hi, welcome to Chunks. What can I get for you today?
Wow, this other stuff. Just because you consume it doesn't mean it's food.
Gotta hand it to these folks. They've decided that soul is worth fighting for.
Enjoy your visit here.
It all looks way too processed.
You don't want to get hurt or sick around here.
Don't go to Chunks.
Whoa, did you see that weird monster
Welcome
thing?
back.
Nearly scared me off
Is
to
that
death
special?
until I realized how fake it was.
Yeah, you got me that sweet, sweet sauce. Not that it tastes sweet, it's actually kind of tangy. Thanks a whole bunch. This is gonna put this place back on the map. Ooh, I can't wait until it's time to eat. I'm gonna use our discount to get a bunch of different chunks and mix them all up, try some new flavor profiles, as they say in the biz.
What biz? What are you talking about?
You know, the foodie biz. Chefs and all that. It's a thing we do.
We get cases of refrigerated chunks and we just heat them up. We don't, like, make anything. You are really into chunks, huh?
Yeah, it's the greatest. Can't believe you're so down on it. We have the best job on Titan.
Whatever. I'm just doing this job to help my family pay the bills and save up so I can pay for my education. And I am out of here. The Chunks family is happy to see you and to serve you. Okay, welcome to Chunks. Thanks for choosing Chunks. Wait. I just serve the chunks. I don't make them.
Yes, your patrons do later, right? Alright. Well, I was hoping that Barrett's story would continue. That hasn't happened. Unfortunate. How do we get out of here, Barrett?
We used to get more tourists than we do these days.
Hello.
Hello.
People here live a simple life. New Homestead is a living history exhibit. But these are real people, so please be kind to them. Breathe in that technically suitable air.
Alright folks, we're going to wrap it up for this session. Really hoping the quest with Barrett would progress, maybe next time. So thanks for watching, hope you had a good time. Ciao.